Welcome everyone to another episode of Big Ego Media. We've got a special guest today, goes by the name of Kritz. How are you today?
I'm good, man. I'm good.
How's your journey here?
It was good still. It was good.
So, for those who may not know about you, let us know where you're from and what's your story.
Where you know? I'm Kritz from Manor House. Up and coming rapper. In and out of jail, but obviously we're here now. We're lit. You feel me? Free the guys.
So you say you've been in and out of jail. How many times have you been to jail?
I've done 3 sentences, but I got recalled, so I'll say 4 times.
4 times. I mean, we'll get to why you end up getting to jail, but what's the sort of your background in terms of sort of country where you're from?
I'm Nigerian.
Nigerian.
Yeah.
Yoruba, Igbo?
Yoruba.
Okay. So, being African, I mean, most, I guess, black families can be strict, but I guess being African and Nigerian, was it a strict household you came from? Was mum and dad both there at the time?
Yeah, mum and pops are there. You feel me? Pop's a bit strict, but yeah, that's how it goes, isn't it?
So, how did you end up rebelling?
Hey, what happened? I think I got kicked out of school, innit? And man. Just got like.
I mean, how was you at school? Was you quite intelligent, one of the smart kids, or in between?
I believe I could be smart when I wanted to be smart, you know what I'm saying? But you know how it goes, you just muck around, you know what I'm saying? Yeah.
So what was the kind of the aspiration of growing up, so being young? What did you want to be?
Growing up, I've really always been into music, you know, if I'm being for real, you know. I've really always been into music, but other than that, I just knew I wanted money. I won't even lie to you. I just wanted the bag.
What was that motivation? Was parents struggling at the time? You thought that you needed to make more money to buy the stuff things you wanted, or?
No, it is. You see, growing up on my block, yeah, it's like, if your kicks ain't on point, if your trackies looking mash up, the man them are on you, innit? Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like, the man them are just gonna, so gotta get a bit of change, get your sauce up, and just, So, like, that's really just what it was at first, just more like fashion, innit? Like, just being able to come out my yard and knowing that, I'm not gonna go home upset because the man them are getting onto, man, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying?
So, I mean, I always used to get, me being from South London, I always used to get Manor Park and Manor House confused. And Manor House is kind of like the last bit of Hackney. Do you guys class yourself really as Hackney?
Yeah, we're Hackney still. Yeah. We're Hackney, but we're the north part. Do you know what it is? Manor House is Manor House, innit? Like, it's just like it's like what our own community, innit? Because it's like Manor House is in Hackney. Obviously, other parts of Hackney will still class us as Hackney as well, but we're just not in the mix of whatever they got going on over there. But they'll never dispute the fact that Manor House is Hackney. Okay. But at the same time, we're right next to Haringey, so Tottenham and Wood Green's here. Then on the other side, you got Islington, so you got Holloway.
So you guys are kind of in the middle of everyone,
so we're in the middle
basically.
of everything, so we're lit.
Yeah. So, I mean, growing up then in sort of that area, what was the sort of the hard things that you kind of saw growing up that sort of had to toughen you up, basically?
Do you know what it is? Like, I wouldn't really know how to describe what the hard things are, Carl. I've only really come to the conclusion that certain things were hard now when I'm meeting people from different walks of life. But you know what you necessarily call hard is just literally every day for us. Does that make sense what I'm saying? So I can't really say what's hard, Carl. It was just, it's just literally just.
So what age would you say that you literally touched road?
What? Touch road?
Yeah, road, when the road took over. When it was no longer, okay, I'm gonna watch cartoons, when it's like, okay, I'm outside.
Well, I still watch cartoons to this day.
No, I know. I still watch a few cartoons myself.
You feel me? When I came back from boarding school, I went to boarding school for a year in Nigeria. So like year 9.
So did your parents send you back because of behaviour?
I'm not sure if it was because of, it might have been behaviour because I only done year 7, innit? It might have been behaviour, it might have been at the same time where I wanted me to try to get a bit more culture, innit? Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
So what would you say the main difference are between sort of boarding schools in Nigeria and mainstream school out in the
UK? Boarding school in Nigeria, that's different, you know? For starters, the education, boarding school in Nigeria is like it's in the UK, you're actually being taught in it. You know what I'm saying? Boarding school in Nigeria is like, they get the textbook, they write everything on the board. Like, so they'll start off with this bit here, write everything there. This bit here, write everything there. You have to copy everything down. So the more of the story in Nigeria, you just have to have fast handwriting. And once you've taken all the notes from the board, you have to go to your boarding room or wherever you're at, and then do your own learning, educate yourself basically.
Okay.
You get it? So that's basically all it was, innit?
Did you think at the time when they sent you back, did you want to go back, or did you think,
No, I was pissed.
did you think you was coming back?
I was pissed. You know what I'm saying? I didn't know what was going on. I was pissed. You know
While
what
you was
I'm saying?
out there, did you think they're gonna leave me here actually?
No, at first they told me I was gonna be there for a year. So cool, say nothing. I'm not gonna lie, I was balling though. I was annoyed, bro. I was annoyed, and then when it came to like when I was ready to come back, they were talking about, right, I might stay for another year and that. You know what I'm saying? Just come here for summer holidays and that. You feel me? So I came down summer holidays. One of my uncles recently passed away, God rest his soul. Reasons with my pops. I said, like leave him, innit? You know what I'm saying? And I stayed, bruv. I stayed and not get in prison. You know what I'm saying? So,
Well, in Nigeria?
No.
Oh, when you come back here?
Yeah, when I come back, yeah.
So, I mean, when did you go to prison first? Year 9 or?
No. I didn't go to prison until the first time I went to prison was like 11, around them whole riots period. And
What was that for?
that's a story for another day. That's
Okay, cool. How long did you do at the time?
22 months to 11, something like that.
And going into prison for the first time, how was it for you when you actually got the conviction? First of all, did you go guilty or did you think you were in a bus case?
Before it was gonna bust case, innit? But later on, BBM days, just messages and that going to my phone before we even got to trial and that, so I changed my plea, innit?
Okay. And then when you ended up going to jail, what was the family's reaction?
Yes. My pops was pissed.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? My sis, mum's annoyed, you know what I'm saying? Like, no, it is. I'm not gonna lie. See, then, anytime I went through them periods, like, I know, like, my family was upset and that, but, like, I try to, like, I don't really want to comprehend how upset they are, because it's not, especially when you're in a position like this yourself, it's just, like, it's not good for your mental, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Did you feel like you kind of let them down?
Yeah, 100%, definitely.
Yeah. And did it, because I know my parents at times would be tough love, like they'll maybe come and see me there once or twice and that's it. So they come in the first time when you're in, it's like, okay, see you when you come out. Did your parents have it like that, or did they come and try and see you as much as they could?
I saw my parents like once or twice. My Margie would want to come down, but I'm just more like, I'm cool, bro, just let me do my bird, innit? You know what I'm saying? Just let me ride it.
And being in jail, what would you say is the toughest part of it?
The toughest part of being in jail. The two toughest parts, yeah. I know you can relate to this as well. You know, certain nights, it's like the night before canteen, there's nothing in your cell. there's nothing in your cell. You might just trying to work, might have to work a little bread and butter or a little oats, something.
So that hunger hits.
Yeah, that hunger hits different.
Nah, you know what? I could relate at the beginning, but after the first sort of few months, I just opened up a shop. So I was the shop guy. So every canteen, I'm looking forward to canteen, not because I'm getting more, but everyone's bringing back the stuff to they order me double bubble.
I ain't got that discipline. I couldn't do the shop thing.
Yeah.
And anything I got there, it's gone. It's gone. Yeah, it's gone.
So did you get yourself any issues in jail, or was it kind of like, because in jail we go to jail and then you might see somebody think, oh fucking hell, Swear Dan is in jail as well. You have to kind of play politics sometimes, or was it just things got cracking all the time?
Anyways, if we've got a problem, innit? You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So
I hear that.
There's no politics behind it. It's just it's black and white, innit?
Yeah.
You feel me?
So on coming out, how long did you do before you went back in again?
Like 11 months.
11 months.
Yeah,
and how long did you do that time?
3.5.
3.5. Do half.
Yeah.
And then you got recalled.
Yeah.
And then back in again.
Yeah.
So, you know, they say right? What's the saying? The craziest thing, I can't really call the saying, but what made you think things were gonna change? Like doing the same thing, did you think you're gonna get another outcome? Or they say, yeah, that's the. I think it's like madness. Madness is doing the same thing over and over again, thinking of a new, thinking things will be different.
Yeah.
So what was it, the process?
It is. It's like, cool, I went in jail for like sloppy mistakes in it. So like when I'm sitting down in jail, I'm like, nah, I can't make that same mistake again. Like things were getting good, you know what I'm saying? Things are going good. I just made that one dumb mistake. When it's like, cool, I come out, I think I'm patterning up, then like you get caught up in the madness of everything that's going on again. Then you just make this, you know what I'm saying? It's like madness. It is madness.
And what's the conversation with your family like this? And then, oh, you know what? Forget him. Did they wash their hands or sometime? Because I know my parents will be the tough love. Like, yeah, the man's not listening. Let him feel it.
No, it is. I do me regardless. Do you know what I'm saying? Like I do me regardless. Like that's why I love my mum, and my sister. Like supportive no matter what in it. You know what I'm saying? Really been there through the dark times in it. So there was never a point where they like wash their hands because they know like. Aside of whatever goes on outside, when I'm with my family and that, like it's real family love in it. Do you know what I'm saying? I never shy away from that. Do you get it? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. So in regards to, I guess, music, I've seen that you've released maybe 4 or 5 tracks I've seen. When did you start doing music?
Been doing music for years now.
Yeah.
For years, since like 10. Yeah, around them times, like
just this like, straight hip hop thing,
like it's like Rap City and all them freestyle platforms.
Okay.
You know, like them days before there even was like a grime daily or do you remember that? Like Streets and Streets Incarcerated. Yeah, Streets Incarcerated. All of them sort of things.
So you've been doing all those things.
Yeah, been doing them stuff.
So was that always a thing that you was thinking? Yeah, I'm gonna do this and see where it goes, or just like a hobby because everyone else was doing it?
It's just us, innit? You know what I'm saying? It wasn't, let's do music and let's see what can happen from it. My big bro Loops, he always had that mentality though, like, raw, like, this is before there was any P's in it. He always used to motivate, like, yo, man, like, come, let's go to the booth, man, let's shoot this video, man, I used to, like, we used to shoot the videos, drop the videos, see them on Spiff TV, man's putting the comments in Spiff TV. I'm like, raw, like, why am I trying shit? He's like, bro, don't watch the comments, it's all views, you know what I'm saying? He always had the bigger picture, innit? You feel me? But yeah.
Even, I mean, you just talked about things on comments, innit? Because sometimes when someone comments, it can kind of trigger you, but how do you sort of work yourself to say, no, let them say what they're saying?
No, that don't trigger me no more. Like, I know me, innit? You know what I'm saying? Like, I know me, that's what it is, like.
So who were the kind of the rappers from Hackney at the time was you kind of looking up to at the time that you said, I fuck with their music and so on?
From Hackney, I only listen to Dice and Drama and like the RIS lot from my side. I only really listen to, like, as I said, like, we live in our own little bubble, innit? You know what I'm saying? So it's really just more us, innit? Yeah. We still taking like couple like Tottenham music, or like was listening to like tunes and gigs and the SIs and you know what I'm saying, and all of that, and was in the mix of all of that. But other than that, Van our side was really just only really listening to us.
And do you think, sort of music-wise, you would have gone on further had you not been getting it out of jail? And what was you writing in jail? Did you think, oh, no, I'm out going to take this thing seriously now?
Yeah, this time around, I thought that because like this time around, like there's actually P's in the thing. You know what I'm saying? Before it's like we're just doing whatever we're doing, innit? Like, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. What was the other question?
Yeah, so. When you was in jail, was you writing all that time as well? Or was it just like, you know what, I'm in jail, fuck that? Like?
No, I was writing.
Yeah,
I was writing.
So in regards to the scene now, who do you kind of think, okay, cool, yeah, them man are doing their thing there, I'll do a collab with this man. Is there anyone that you think that, yeah, right now, hip-hop UK-wise, you think, yeah, I'll have to get him on my tape?
You know, it is. I feel like bare man are doing their thing, but you know, it is. I feel like man ain't taking me in yet, so I gotta do me. You know what I'm saying? I want man to know, like, I don't want to be a man that come up off another man's cosign. You really got to know, like, because, yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, you have to take man in, it's authentic, innit? Just, yeah.
So how many tracks would you say you put out there now? So recently, I think I feel like 4 or 5.
Within the past few months, I've dropped like 3, 4. I should have dropped like again this month, but stuff happens.
And what's the sort of the marketing plan around that? It's like, I'm going to be consistent every month, drop something till I'm in their face and can't ignore me.
Yeah, do you know what it is, bro? It's just, if you're dropping quality, you're dropping quality, innit? Like, you know what I'm saying? The views might not show it at first, but you can't deny quality, innit? Do you know what I'm saying? So that's all it is. Like, eventually you have to take to it, innit? You get, and it's just more like, let's say when you do take to it and you're looking on the back catalogue now, you're gonna be like, oh shit, that tune's hard, oh shit, oh man was actually cold, you know what I'm saying? So that's all we're really trying to work towards, just trying to slowly build an organic fan base.
So, I mean, looking again in terms of just street element of stuff, how does that work for you now? Is it a thing that where, look, I'm older, I'm more mature, you know, I ain't got time for that side of things, or is it still, I have to be apprehensive and look over my shoulder all the time? How do you live your life?
What do you mean? I enjoy my life.
No, I know you enjoy it, but do you feel that you have to look over your shoulder at times still? Or is it like, you know what, I'm calm, I can walk about the place and be...
I don't necessarily feel like I look over my shoulder. I do always, you just gotta know how you move regardless. Even you gotta know how you move. Even like, being a young black man in London, you, regardless of whether you got dramas or not, you still got to watch how you move because you can still catch a stray. Do you know what I'm saying?
Oh, 100%.
You feel me?
Even, I think the first time I saw you, that place, I was like, what am I even doing here? Because that outside of that place, it looks a bit mad. I see you guys, I think you guys on the range, so you window down like, yo! I'm like, who is that? So you're right, you do have to kind of look around, because like, I haven't spoken about it yet, so I said I will speak about it, but like, I went to a party the other day and someone had a whap on them. And for me, I'm thinking to myself, like, the position I'm in now, do I need to be in a place like this? So for me, it's like, you have to kind of be more. But I say this to say as well, not going to mention names, but I was recently at a launch party with you and I was with someone and you guys came over and to kind of speak with him, and then the next guy said he knows me from Peckham. Like, oh no, they're just speaking, but it seemed a little bit, not heated, but it seemed like there was a bit of a what you saying kind of thing. So in those sort of situations, do you feel that places you go, you have to kind of check the room temperature first, or?
Yeah, 110%. 110%. Nobody likes unwanted surprises.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? We just gotta. Yeah.
So was the thing that where you guys saw him and you're like, oh, Mama's there, we have to go to him before he comes to us, or?
No, it wasn't even a thing like that. Like, I saw him, saw a man, nothing was said, said, alright, cool. Went toilet, went past him, nothing was said, I said, alright, cool. You know what I'm saying? Then I just saw my brethren chatting to him, so I was like, oh, cool. You know what I'm saying?
Because he knew of the situation already, okay, cool. You know, that, for example now, right? We can see now the music scene is getting to a point that where, as you said, there is a lot of money in it.
Yeah.
People are becoming millionaires out of it. Realistically, is that your kind of ambition to try and take it as far as you can, or is, you know what, I'm gonna use this to sort of create a name and build? I'll say, for example, Manor House hasn't got that main guy, if that makes sense, that says like, okay, yeah, for example, Peckham, people say Gigs, Croydon might say Stormzy, Tottenham's got Heady One, for example, and Edmonton, Tion Wayne, for example. So would you say that you're trying to be like that guy there now for Manor House? Because like I said, it's sort of something that no one kind of really talks about in regards to the music scene.
I wouldn't say necessarily I'm trying to be that guy, but I just play whatever position's needed for me, innit? Cause when my bro Tell was out, he's the one that was really flagging it. You know what I'm saying? Obviously, he's in jail now. I just don't really want really want it to be like everything, like man, we worked hard in the music, we hotted ourselves up for the music. So many people are in jail off the back of it. So like, I personally, like, cool, yeah, we do want to take it there, but I personally like it when I get the calls from my brethren in jail, like, yo, I saw that video, you know, man, that's cold, dude. Like, bro, keep pushing, you know what I'm saying? That's more the reasons why I do it, innit?
And does that encourage you to say, no, I'm actually gonna...
Yeah, like, you know what I'm saying? Because I was there, innit? Do you know what I'm saying? Like, and they're more on a thing like, bro, like, you're out, you're free, you got a talent, don't waste your time, innit? Like, you know what I'm saying? And it's like, then it's like the jail version of me is talking to myself, like, brother, you're just in jail the other day, like, you're just out here, you're wasting your time, dilly-dallying.
How long have you been out now?
A year and a half.
A year and a half.
Yeah.
Is this the longest you've been out for a while?
Yeah.
And people take that for granted, you know?
I don't, trust me.
People like, oh yeah, like, yeah, so what if you've been out 18 months? They don't understand that if you're a man that goes to jail and being out 18 months is a long period.
Yeah, it really is.
How have you managed to sort of sustain that? Is it like trying to change your habits a bit more? Is it more like, I don't need to be outside every single day, I can just chill at home?
Yeah, do you know what it is? Like when I came out, yeah, and I preed like what's going on outside and that, I really preed and I said, bro, this ain't even like my generation, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like everyone's really growing up, you know what I'm saying? Everyone's really having their families, like certain people are doing this, certain people are doing that, and what? A couple man are still worrying about da. Like, bro, like, if you're really real and you've played your role and you've done what you had to do or whatever, bro, you can just, you know what I'm saying, be confident in your source and just live your life, innit? You know what I'm saying? So I'm just more now just like, I avoid certain situations. I'm like chilling my yard, but I just enjoy life, bro. Before, like what I realized the habit of man going jail was just like, it's just too much bad thoughts, bruv. You know what I'm saying? Like every day man wake up, it's just bad thoughts, bruv. So now it's just more, yeah, like.
Would you say going to jail might have saved you? In regards to a potential thing that could have happened outside, and also in just regards to making you refocus on what you want in life?
Do you know it is? Like, I have sat down and done my birds and thought, bro, like, it's what it is. I really could have got birds out here. Do you know what I'm saying? And it's just like, bro, if this is what man got, then this is what man got, innit? But I'm the person that, bro, I always believe I was going to be lit either ways, innit? So it was, Joe might have saved me. Joe definitely changed my mindset a bit. You know what I'm saying? Made me just cool off and just read more books and just, you know what I'm saying? Yeah.
I mean, that's another thing people take for granted in regards to just like reading. In jail, many people make time to just sit down and read. Yeah. Even my partner said to me the other day, you talk about all these books you was reading, I ain't seen you read a single book since you've been out. So is that a thing that where do you ever find your time to actually still read books now?
Yeah, I try, but the attention span is totally different now. You know what I'm saying? Man, easily get zoned out. When I was in jail, like I'll turn off the TV, turn off everything. You know what I'm saying? And just chill. I'm just zoning out into my books. Might even take down some notes.
What sort of books was you reading?
A lot of self-help books. A lot of like autobiographies. Rick Ross, Jay-Z, Nipsey. Just Rich Dad, Poor Dads. I've read a lot of books, bro.
And you think those have actually made an impact in your life now?
110%. They've made a huge impact on my mindset and the way I view things, isn't it?
And in regards to the music again, obviously you do rap.
Yeah.
Is there a thing that where drill comes into it a bit more and trying to, or is that you saying that's their sound, that's the young man's sound, or I might dabble in it, but it's not my lane?
You know, it is. When I first came out of jail, I was doing drill tunes, rapping back this, rapping back that, and you know, just like the usual, you get it. But then it got to, you know, I'll be real with you, you know, it's like, after I'd done them drill tunes, yeah, let's say I'm chilling with a girl or something, it's like, oh, what you do music? Oh, let me hear your tunes. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, it's all you on. You get it? So it's like, bro, like a girl of like my age and that, listening to man rapping about chingins and da-da-da. It's like, yo, I felt a bit embarrassed, you know what I'm saying? I was like, nah, so I just started listening to more rap beats. I said, yeah, this is more my lane, innit? Because it's more like, I'm more comfortable with what man's saying, innit? You know what I'm saying? Like, you get it? It's like, with drills, fast paced, so it's like,
you have to be aggressive.
Yeah, you gotta get out there. With the rap, you can just, talk your truth, innit? You know what I'm saying?
And like, what kind of inspires your writing now then? Like, is it sort of the life that you're kind of living now? Because look on your gram, it seems that everything's lit. So it'd be like where, for example, Jay-Z now, he don't really rap about, oh yes, I'm here shooting people, whatever, but he kind of articulates in it, even though he might talk his crud a little, but he does it in an articulate way where he's kind of showing the flamboyancy. Yeah. Is that where you kind of draw your inspiration from?
I draw my inspiration from the beat. You know what I'm saying? Whatever beat it is, just whatever's on my mind, innit? And like, as I said, it's all authentic, innit? So, yeah.
So what can we kind of look forward to in the next couple of months to come to the end of the year? You said you got another video coming.
Obviously, right now I put everything on pause because my birthday coming up soon. It's need to be a lit. Yeah, it's need to be a lit.
You gonna tell us how old or just that's off the...
No, I'm 20. I'm 10. Am I turning 28? Yeah. You know, you forget how old you are sometimes. Yeah. I'm turning 28. Yeah.
So, what big party plan?
Yeah.
That could be a video shoot in itself, to be fair.
Yeah, no, we might do like a day in the life or something. You know what I'm saying? Look behind the scenes, see what's going on, see the drip, see the... I'm saying, as you said, the lifestyle, you get it?
You're saying you're going to pass the Toby on us?
Yeah?
Pass the Toby on us?
No, we're not going to go as mad as Pastor Toby, but we're going to do something still. We're going to do something.
And in terms of taking that back to in the New Year's, it's just fall on back to consistency?
Yeah, no, probably after my birthday, I'll probably try to drop like 2 videos before the year's done, or at least 1. And then after that, we'll just, we'll full throttle, man. We'll full throttle.
Are we getting an EP, an album, or?
Nah, nothing yet, man. I don't feel like they're hearing me yet. You know what I'm saying? Once I feel like they're hearing me, then yeah.
I mean, what would you subscribe to as success then in regards to that you feel? Because you're putting out videos and they're getting decent views. So do you think they're not hearing you because of the views so far, or like what would tell you that people are listening?
No, it's mad because people are listening. Because when I do go out, people do like, yo, you know what I'm saying? Even though I was in Birmingham the other day. A man just approached me like, yo, you saying, you do music, innit? Yeah, cool. But it's like, yeah, it might just be the views, you know. But what I really understand is that, we're of a different age now, innit? You know what I'm saying? And it's more like a younger demographic, so my music is not necessarily... I don't know.
It's a bit like, I don't know if you saw Adele's interview the other day, where she's telling her team is telling her, you need to go on TikTok, man, all the kids are on TikTok. Yeah. And she's like, I don't care for the kids. Yeah. I make music for the mums of the kids who, that's my generation, who's making music for them. So do you feel that that's your lane now, kind of making music for the people of your own sort of age group, or is it still, you know what, the market thing, I need to jump on a TikTok, and how would that work?
You know, it is. If it don't feel comfortable for me, then you get what I'm saying. I'm just like the younger generation, they can relate to man. I reckon they could relate to man, but it's just man. I'm just not really into the whole trying to do things to go viral, if that makes sense. You get it? I'm just more,
In regards to anyone from Manor House that is next on the come that you should be looking out for, anyone your age or anyone, the young G's that are coming out, who's there?
Look out, my little bro T, my bro ST. Obviously, he's doing music, but he loves it a bit sometimes, you know what I'm saying? So when my bro Tell Money comes home, everyone already knows what's going on with that. But everyone else is in jail, bro. I don't even lie.
Like that, bro.
Yeah, literally.
So, bringing it back from the past back into the future, now, your parents, are they sort of kind of like, okay, he's making music, would your mom listen to your music? Did you say, mom, look, I'm doing music, dad, I'm doing music, sis?
Yeah, no, they don't.
Or they look at it and thinking, what are you doing?
No. My mom's telling me to push for the music, innit? You know what I'm saying? My mom's telling me to push for the music. I remember one time I played one of my videos to my mom before I went in jail. What? She was like, what? She's like, they're talking about gone. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you feel me? But yeah, no, like, you know what's going on, yeah.
So any kind of last words you got for anyone who needs to hear? You can say they're not hearing, so anyone that needs to hear what's going on, just a few words to show them what you're about.
It speaks for itself, innit? We'll just let it speak for itself.
And where can they find you?
Insta, Kritz _ lMula. That's ELMULA. Just put Kritz lMula, but instead of an E, the £sign on YouTube. See what man's been working with. Snap Kritz LM. Yeah.
And that there, guys, is the Big Eagle Media Podcast. Out.